So if you've seen my morning routine video already, then you know that I normally wake up at 6 a.m. So this morning I was already awake and I had started doing my hair, and my daughter ended up waking up around 7:30. So here I'm just picking her up out of her crib, and then we're gonna go ahead and begin our date together. As usual, the first thing that we always do together in the morning is open up all of the blinds. So here we are just opening those. And like I said, I was doing my hair when she woke up, so that's why part of it is in a ponytail. I was in the middle of straightening it, so that's why it looks kind of rough. But anyways, after we're done opening the blinds, I just go ahead and give her a quick diaper change. The room is kind of small and she doesn't have that much space for stuff, so whenever she's not sleeping in her pack and play, that's where I'll store a majority of the toys that she's not playing with. So since we're living in a hotel right now and we're kind of tight on space, I wanted to share with you the high chair that we're using right now. This is the Hiccapop Omniboost Travel Booster Seat with a tray. As you can see, it has a really convenient pocket on the back and we absolutely love it. It does come with straps, so that way you can strap it onto the chair. So we just have it strapped to the like the office chair inside of the hotel room, and we put her in that for her to eat. And it also comes with the tray, like I said, so we just pop that on there for whenever she's ready for mealtime and use it as a high chair for her. So right here I'm just strapping her into her chair and starting to get her ready for breakfast. And then I just put her hair up out of her face and take my Ditl baby disinfecting spray and spray off and wipe down her tray really well. I am going to be giving her some of these strawberry apple puffs just to snack on while I make her breakfast, because it does take a while. And really quick, I did want to show you guys our refrigerator and freezer setup. As you can see, it's not a full-size freezer and refrigerator, but it is a decent size. So in here, I just have a couple of quick and easy freezer meals that I can make for us since we don't have an actual stove. And then I do have some ice and then some breakfast sandwiches stored in there. And then her waffles, which she's going to be having for breakfast today. And down in the refrigerator, you can see that we have some juices, some drinks, water, milk, pretty much just all the essentials for quick and easy stuff for sandwiches, her milk, condiments, just some stuff like that. Here on top of the refrigerator is where we keep a majority of our food items. So you can see we have things like her snacks, we have bowls, aluminum foil, Ziploc bags, and then we have a bunch of cereal, some pancake mix, and then just some other snack food and stuff that we like to munch on throughout the day. But since we don't have a real kitchen and we wanted to save money, we bought a little 2-burner hot plate and then a toaster oven. So here I just have her little waffle in the toaster oven, and then once it's done, I cut it up into small pieces and put some syrup on it, and then I serve it to her once it's cooled down. These are the blueberry Eggo waffles, and my daughter absolutely loves them. As you can see, she absolutely goes to town on these waffles and absolutely destroys them. Some days we'll either give her 2 waffles, or some days we'll give her 1 waffle with a side of fruit. And today it was just the 1 waffle, and then I tried to give her some applesauce after, but she didn't really want it, so she had the puffs and then the blueberry waffle. Once she's done eating, I just take a baby wipe and wipe down her hands and her face to make sure she's not sticky. And then I put away her stuff and start making my breakfast while she's in her little playpen playing with her toys. After I ate, she was still content in her playpen, so I went to the bathroom and I finished my hair while I had time. So once I'm done with my hair and getting ready for the day, I go ahead and start cleaning up the room. And I know it's really messy, but honestly, with such a small room and a 1-year-old that decides to throw and destroy everything, the room gets really messy really quick, and I clean it up so many times throughout the day, but it always ends up back messy. So here I am cleaning it and try to make it nice and tidy. Once everything is put away in its place, I'm taking my Ditl baby disinfectant spray again in a clean cloth, and then just wiping down all of the surfaces that got dirty from us eating, and just wiping down anything in general that needs to be wiped down. So once that's clean, I go ahead and move on to wipe down any other surfaces that needs to be clean. And then I did also want to show you where I keep her dishes. I wash all of them and then I just keep them in Ziploc bags just to keep them clean and make sure that they're not touching anything that's dirty. So after all the cleaning is done, I went ahead and got my daughter dressed and put her hair in another little ponytail. And there she is, looking all cute and looking all pretty in her little dress. And my daughter is a little troublemaker, and like I said, she literally just like takes stuff and throws it. Here she was opening and closing the cabinet, and honestly it's such a surprise that she wasn't grabbing stuff and throwing it, because normally that's what she does. Around this time she was getting fussy, so I went ahead and closed the blinds and started turning off all of the lights just so I can prepare her for her nap. And then I turned on the sound machine, and then I put her down for her nap and went to the bathroom to hide and pray that she falls asleep. Of course, as soon as she started falling asleep, my husband came home from work and she immediately woke up and started crying. So I had to make him come and hide in the bathroom with me so that way she could go back to sleep. My husband had to take a shower before he went back to work, so I had to hide in the bedroom next to the bed while she slept. And while she was sleeping and my husband was still in the room, I decided to take advantage of her nap and went ahead and put on a load of laundry. We do have a free laundry facility on each floor of the hotel, and I mean, it's not the greatest, but it's free, and I'm honestly super grateful that they offer it for us in the first place. So I just went ahead and started the 2 washers and went back to the room. A little bit later, she ended up waking up from her nap, and she slept for about maybe an hour to an hour and a half. But she woke up and then was kind of grumpy when she woke up, so I decided to take her outside just to get some fresh air and calm her down a little bit. Once we came inside, it was her lunchtime, so I just took some of her chicken nuggets and put them in the toaster oven so that way I can heat them up for her. And she absolutely loves her chicken nuggets, so she ate pretty much all of them. Once she was finished eating her lunch, we went ahead and walked down to the laundry room again and checked on the laundry, and it was finished washing, so we went ahead and put them in the dryer. When I went to put the laundry in the wash, I totally forgot that the room key was in there, so I accidentally washed the room key and couldn't find it. So when I put the clothes in the dryer, I found it, so there's both of them now that I have them both. So now we're just gonna go ahead and go back to the room and wait for the clothes to dry. Since we don't have a lot of room for her to walk around and play in the room, I did let her walk back to the room just so she can get some jitters out. After we got back, I went ahead and gave her some granola bar just as a little bit of a snack. There was a little bit of time that went past from her lunch, so it wasn't like immediately. So she did eat her snack, and yeah, she loves her little granola bars. And then right here, she actually tripped and fell, but I promise she was fine. See, she's all smiles, she's good. So once the clothes were dry, I took them out of the dryer and started putting them away. And then my husband came home and he got changed, and we decided to go out for dinner tonight. We ended up having a really good family dinner together, and once we got back to the hotel, we just gave her a bath and got her ready for bed, and then we just kind of relaxed until it was time for us to go to bed. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, please give it a big like and subscribe to my channel. I do put out new videos every single Wednesday on motherhood and lifestyle. I hope you all are staying safe and healthy, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!